My name is Stephen Atkins, and I'm the director for the upcoming production of Medea at Capilano University.
I'm Tora, and I have just moved to Vancouver from Australia. And in Australia, I was working with a physical theatre company called Zenzenzo Physical Theatre, working with a number of training methods from all around the world. And I've come to work with Stephen on this production and to train our actors in those methods as well.
In terms of tradition, what a traditional director might do with it, well, in which tradition? In 2,400 years, the theatre has gone through many, many changes. So one of the things that we're doing is reawakening a fully embodied performance style, such as what may have been around in the ancient Greek times, but certainly we are not doing a traditional rendition of Medea. It's very contemporary, very edgy. We're incorporating many different interdisciplinary arts, film, visual art. There's choreography as well as some amazing text work being done by our actors.
And an important question that we need to ask is, why are we telling the story again? Because as you said, it has been told so many times, and we're being really, really specific in our choices in why we're telling this story. Because I think, again, it would be easy to just put it on, just to get the script and just to do the play, but we're actually asking some pretty big questions, I think, in this work, which is really exciting.
Yeah, and another thing that we've really found exciting as directors is that this is a devised piece. So we've adapted the script quite a lot and entered the rehearsal space with the idea as directors that let's unpack this incredible story. And the actors have been incredible at bringing material into the process. Some of the material is authored by the actors themselves, and it is coalescing into this amazing kind of multi-dimensional, movement-based and text-based piece of theater that Tora and I, every time we enter the rehearsal hall, we feel like we're unwrapping a present. It's great.
For me, the reason why I would want to come and see this show if I was just an audience member is because on one hand it really does appeal to a modern audience, and a modern audience needs to be engaged in a very visceral, tangible way. They want all of their senses to be engaged, so it's visually very interesting and in some parts quite stunning to look at. So there's lots of things to look at all the time. You're engaged in that sense. You have performers which are not necessarily adhering to conventional use of space in the theatre, so you're affected in that sense as well. We may have a point where there's definitely no very strict fourth wall, in this piece. So I think it really appeals to a modern audience to be engaged on many levels, but it also has this emotional core, and the story is a very, very powerful story, and I honestly think that the audience will come and watch, be blown away by the image, but also I think really moved by the performance as well, on a very human, on a very deep human level.
Yeah, in working on this show, we've really held up, we think we've struck a good balance between spectacular image and pictures on stage and really in-depth character work. So you get the best of both worlds, the best of the classic Greek and the best of what we see in movie acting. And come to see this play even if you don't like theater, because we like to think, maybe vainly, that...
If you think you don't like theater.
Yeah, if you think you don't like theater. We like to think that we're here offering something unique and something that perhaps it doesn't normally hit this stage in Vancouver. So.
Yeah. I think you'll be changed in some way.